Hello again, this is Lori, Girl on the Ridge. I have one more video for tonight before I go to bed. This is a altered tin. It is the other week we had a challenge, and let me get it. I'm Junk Journal Junkie about altering a Altoid box and then making a little journal in it. So this is my entry for the swap. As you can see, I found this tin, so I wanted to try a little bigger one. So this is a 3.5 by 5.5. So, like I said, it's a little bigger. So I altered the tin with some music paper and some ephemera, seam binding, made the inside. When I filmed this prior to this, I realized I didn't do this or the bottom. So that's still a little wet, so that's why the journal's not in there. I didn't want to stuff it in there. So everything is done and just vintagey, and the journal set's in there, and then I would just lightly place the top on, like that. I wouldn't try to squeeze it down. So this is the little journal. This is a vintage, roughly 52 pages, a lot of dreams, etc. This is something I dream of finding in, say, my grandmother's house, in the attic, in the walls, and it belonged to your great-great-grandmother. It has some vintage lace and trim, some of my alpaca fiber, some wax that I actually put some distressed ink over, and just a lot of different vintage laces. And we have dreams, etc. I think this is a coffee filter little packet, and a little piece of ephemera. This would be so cool to find something like this. And I'm going to say this is Victoria in Dreams, etc. And this is Little Santa. That is Nectar Creations, I think. Oh boy. Yeah, I got some scripts, stamping, some seam binding that I sewed a lot of copper. I used my copper thread on this. And there's just different tags. Isn't that pretty? And just a little letter that actually, this is all sealed. I just made it look like an old letter. And buttons, maybe great grandma's buttons. And one of my combs, die cut. Again, I made this into a little tuck spot. Just some scrap paper, fold into like a Paula Lemon fold. And just made it into a tuck spot. Just different levels. It was just a family record sheet I coffee dyed. Some more, I did a lot of different stitches, if you can see that. I played around with some fancier stitches on my sewing machine. It's just a copper paper clip, and that's just a little tag with a pocket, and that just opens up. And that folds up. And there's a tuck spot in here with just a little ticket. More sewing all around it. And maybe that's what Grandma looked like when she was, great-grandma looked like when she was a little girl. And just another little tuck spot. Again, you can write a lot in here. I mean, not tons, but a lot. I was having fun sewing. Hate sewing material, but I love sewing paper. This is a glassine bag I made. Or decorated. I coffee dyed it. Pretty lace. And this is 1915. These are original drill cards. I just put a little gauze on it. Aren't those cool? I have a whole bunch of them, so that's the real deal. Another little tuck spot and some, this is the same thing that's in here. It's a creamy colored satin that I have in here. These are Artie Mae's, just her new coffee digital kit. I love it. I can't wait to make a kit out of that, or a journal. And it just slips down. And it's a pretty envelope. Then another Artie Mae's. It just tucks in there. I just made a little lace pocket. And just some seam binding. This is tea-dyed paper. And it's a little pocket. And this is very fancy. Kind of like made it like a scallop with the copper thread. And it just tucks in there. Music paper backed onto Dreams Etc. paper. And then on the back, this roses and a coffee filter. Again, just with doily coffee filter and fancy trim. And that is it. That's my little journal that will fit in this kit, I promise. It fits in like that. And then you just set it like that, or you can leave it half open. And it is listed on my Etsy, which everything will be below. Thank you for watching. Now it's time for bed. Take care. Bye.